Hi guys, welcome today to my channel. My name is Chef Vin and I'm going to be showing you today how to make a brioche Hawaiian roll hybrid. Now this roll is basically a hybrid between brioche and a Hawaiian roll. So you get the sweetness and then you get the butteriness of a brioche. So we're gonna get right into it, and I will be starting. I'm actually gonna post in the comment section or right in the description the full recipe so you guys will be able to know how to do it, okay? All right, so we're gonna get started. So first off, we have our bowl with our 2 1/4 tablespoons of yeast. Sorry, 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. So we have this sitting in here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our warmed 1/2 cup of milk, okay? So we add the 1/2 cup of milk, and it's just warmed just to about 115 to 120 degrees. You don't wanna go too much more above that because it'll kill your yeast. So mix in your yeast, and then what you're going to do is you're going to add in a 1/2 cup of sugar. So 1/2 cup of sugar. You're gonna mix that in here. And you're gonna let this sit here till it gets foamy for about 10 minutes, just until it starts getting foamy and starts bubbling up. So we'll be right back once this is done. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add a little bit of the 1/2 cup of the warm pineapple juice and the 5 tablespoons of butter into here. Just a little bit of it, maybe half of it, because I believe it may be just a little bit too cold. I think I had it about 115, so now it would be about 120, 125. So we're going to continue to let this rise. It should be at the heat that it needs to be right now, and we'll just give it a go for another couple of minutes. Hi, we're back. So it has been sitting for about 10 minutes now, and I'm going to start mixing in the eggs and the flour. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 whole eggs in. 2 whole eggs, and we're just going to mix it up. Okay, and we're going to actually put 4 1/2 cups of flour. So just all-purpose flour. You can use bread flour, but all-purpose flour is perfectly fine. That's 1 cup. Two cups. 3 cups. And 4 cups. Okay, so it'll be 4 cups right there, and now 1/2 cup. So our total is going to be 4 1/2 cups of flour. Okay. All right. So once we have that, you can start to whisk it a little bit, just till it starts to mix. When it starts to clump, that's when you want to switch it. And I like to switch to a spatula, and we'll just keep mixing until it forms a dough. Just keep going. And it's going to form this beautiful color, this beautiful dough. And just keep mixing it in. And once it's fully incorporated, you can start going in with your hands. And so that's all you need to do is just mix it. Now you can do this with a stand mixer, but it's a little bit more fun to actually get in there and do it with your hands. And all you keep doing is just mixing it around. You don't want to over mix it. You just want to mix it to as light and fluffy, not dense. See how it's coming together here? And once it comes fully together, what you're going to do is you're going to turn it out onto your cutting board or flat surface. Just like this. Make sure you get all the flour that's on the bottom of the bowl and mix it in. And you're going to bring it all together. Okay? Then we're going to bring it onto our flat surface. And what you want to do from here is you want to fold it. So you want to fold it flat like this. And you want to take it just like this and fold it. Right? Just keep folding it. So you just keep going over, flip it over, bring it down and forward, bring it down and forward, bring it down and forward, bring it down and forward. And if your board gets a little too sticky, just take a little bit of flour and you just keep folding it over one, pushing it down, folding it over once, push it down, folding it over once, push it down. And you're just going to knead this for about 10 minutes. Okay, so we're going to knead this for about 10 minutes. All right, so we're back. So we have kneaded our dough, and what we're gonna do next is we're gonna have to let this proof. And it needs to proof for at least an hour and a half for the first proof and an hour for the second proof. So what we do is we have our metal bowl, and I have put some olive oil on the bowl, around the bowl, on the top, and you're gonna take your dough, and you're just gonna roll it in this. And you're going to allow this dough to sit here and rest and proof for an hour and a half. Once again, 1 hour and a half. So if you have something else to do, I would do it now. Okay, so we're back. So what I've done right here is I have taken the finished dough and I'm going to put it in a bowl here. And what I've done in this bowl is I've wiped olive oil all around it. And I've put it in here so it can proof for an hour and a half. So what you want to do is you want to take you can take a damp paper towel or any damp cloth, place it over it, just so it stays moist, and it's going to double in size. So you're going to leave this and you're going to proof this in someplace warm for about an hour and a half. So once this is done, I will be back and we can finish the video. All right, we're back. So I have let this proof for an hour and a half, and it is now double the size it was before. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out of the bowl and then we're gonna cut them to size, okay? So we'll be right back after we do that. All right, we're back. So I've rolled them into little balls, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna let these proof again for another hour until they've doubled inside as well. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna brush them with some egg wash, which is just 1 egg, some water, and then we're going to brush it over the top, and that's what's going to give it the brown color that you see on most brioche and Hawaiian rolls. So I'm going to put these guys and let them proof for another hour, and then after that we're going to bake them off. So I'll see you then. Okay, so they are out of the proofing area and they have doubled in size. So now what you want to do is you want to brush these guys with some egg wash on top. So you brush them with egg wash, and then you pop them in the oven on 400 degrees and cook them for 10 minutes. And they will be golden brown and beautiful. So I'm going to egg wash these, and then I'm going to pop them in the oven, and then I'm going to show you how they look when they're all done. So they've been baking off, for about 17 minutes, around 15 to 17 minutes, and they are completely beautifully golden brown. All right, let's try this again. All right, so we're back. I have just pulled these beautiful rolls out of the oven, and they are beautifully browned. I left them in there for about 20 minutes on 375 degrees. So they are beautiful, golden, and oh my gosh, they're so delicious. Look at the texture on this right here. Look at that. And they're so incredibly easy to make, even if you don't have a stand mixer. All right, well, I'm Chef Vin, and thank you for watching this video. Please, hit the subscribe button if you like it, and hit that like button. Thank you.